You are now listening to the Beyond the Challenge podcast, brought to you by the Challenge Program, Inc.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Beyond the Challenge podcast, student edition episode. This is all keeping it young, hip, and fresh. We're going to be talking about pop culture and also how to stay motivated during and in the heart of the school year. So this is going to be a standard episode. We don't really have any special guests. Obviously, we have our special, wonderful, amazing, usual co-host, Wyatt. Myself is Dr. Kirby, the marketing assistant.
We're back to basics. It's been a bit since we've both been in the episode. We've been having special guests for quite a while, but now we're back to basics. Me and Dasha, we're just gonna yap your ear off for a little bit.
Yes, we are gonna run it student edition, and we're gonna get right into it. So our first segment is What's Poppin'? And today we're literally just gonna talk about all the fun pop culture things. So we've already pre-discussed these because we talk about these every day at lunch. So we figured, why not talk about it in front of all of you? So our first one, and we both appreciate these, is Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
We got some hot takes. We got some predictions. We're going to throw it out all on the line. First, I'm going to start with Wyatt. Who do you want to win Dancing with the Stars this season?
Well, I've watched Dancing with the Stars for a little bit. My mom kind of got me into it, which at first I was like, I don't know. This seems ridiculous. And then I saw some of the things that people were doing. I'm like, well, okay, I've got to get into this.
Yes.
And so I've watched for a couple seasons now, and I'm rooting for Dylan Efron. I'm a big fan of his. I became a fan of him after seeing him on The Traitors, where he steamrolled through a lot of people, especially Boston Rob. But I'm rooting for Dylan Efron. He had a decent performance.
Yeah,
I would say pretty good. For a first performance, I think he did solid. I think he did good. It wasn't the best performance, I will say that. But that goes to another person who I hope I win, Robert Irwin. He literally killed it. He was amazing. It was great. So those are my two. I gave two. I gave two because I like them both. I can't really decide between them both. But if I would have to choose one, I'm rooting for Dylan. But I also like Robert too. So I want to know who are you rooting for?
I'm going for...
I don't even have a guess. I don't know who she'll go for.
Personally, I pretty much like the whole lineup. There's a couple that I'm like, could care less. Like, we'll vote them out quick.
Yeah.
But I think Lauren Jaregui will be slept on. Like, right now, I think she's keeping it cool, calm, collective. She just had a little, Fifth Harmony, reunion at the Joe Bros moment. Yeah. So, her. And I really want Jordan Chows to go far. I like Ezra, and he did not have his moment last year with his last partner. And so I think if he really nails his choreography down, which he had a first good episode, a first run, but a lot of people were calling out him and Riley for their lack of good choreography. It was too TikTok-y and whatever. I didn't see that. I'm like, it's the first week. Yeah. We're getting lay of the land.
I mean, I get it if you're just getting used to it or whatever. Or if you're used to watching the show. I mean, I've watched it a few times, but I'm not a diehard, so I mean, I can't really comment on that.
Yeah, same.
But I thought they did solid. I thought they did pretty good. So.
Yeah, I guess if you get really technical, maybe they could have incorporated more ballroom grand.
And if you have a dance background or something too, you're gonna critique it a little bit more.
Yeah, but you also, I think you have to cater to the people you're with because. They don't know ballroom, so they're not going to be like, oh, we should add a ball shuffle tap or whatever. It's all on the pro. And so now, obviously, I saw Ezra in the comments replying, oh, yes, I'll do this, I'll do that. But, crank it out for week 2, because we're filming this Tuesday, so we don't know what happened.
It's the night of, yes.
Yes, so first round of voting. So I say buckle down this week, but then crank it up because week 3 is TikTok week. So, get your woes, get your nays. Yes, do it all because it's literally going to be... So
do you think Alex Earl's going to be good with that? She did a little bit of dancing before.
Now personally, this cast was a little biased towards a lot of dancing because we had people who majored in dance, we had people who did ballroom dancing. I think she'll be slept on.
Not a fan of that.
No, I also think if you know dance, unless you were in kindergarten and doing dance, that's different. But if you majored in it, if you did this.
What irritated me was a few seasons ago when they had JoJo Siwa on.
Oh yeah,
and then she made it the whole almost the whole way through. I'm like, oh, come on. I was also biased because I think a wrestler was on that season too, so I was like,
I need them to pull through.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
So it was just kind of irritating, but.
overall, I mean, I do think Alex will do good. I think she slept
so
on.
too.
I think a lot of people are like, no, I don't ride with her. Like, I'm tired of the internet people. But, like, I think she's dedicated in her life. She does Pilates, like, every other day. And she has a good, like, work-life schedule routine. So I think she'll do quite well. I also like Val and Big Al. So I think they'll do good. So I think it'll be interesting. Personally, I know I'm going to join the majority of the internet. I am okay if Hilaria and Corey get ruled out. They got some lore that I'm not the biggest fan of. They're interesting.
Agreed. I'm kind of sad about how Andy Richter did. I mean, I kind of expected it. I'm a big Conan O'Brien fan, and I love Andy. Yeah. So, but like I said, I'm kind of expecting it. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I think they need to have a Dancing with the Stars like
age gap.
Yeah, age gap or like 2 versions. Maybe in the spring they do older, 45 plus or whatever, and then in the summer or fall.
That being said, there have been like some people before who have.
Yeah, the older people have stunned. I think, and he's partnered with a good Emma. Like she's good. She's very caring, catering to their strengths and weaknesses. So I mean, I think he could still go far-ish. It's just. It's more of a popularity contest too. At the end of the day, and as much as I would love Mort's voice to win, I don't think he's going to. Unfortunately. So those were our hot takes with Dancing with the Stars. Like we said, we're filming this Tuesday, not in the evening, so we are excited to watch night 2.
Yes,
excited. And I'll be voting, and I'm assuming you vote.
Most likely, yeah.
Okay, you vote. And I know I'm excited for the themes. Tonight is One Hit Wonder. Next week is TikTok dances or whatever. Yes. And then week 6 is Wicked. So
I didn't even know that.
Yes, and then they have a Disney night. I don't remember which week, but Disney night, and then they have like a remembrance or a dance for somebody. So they have a really good lineup all of the weeks for the show. So I think it'll be some good stiff competition.
I want to touch on something really quickly about Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
Did you notice like Bruno and like he kept making mistakes. Like he was so confused.
He's putting 8s in when he's supposed to be voting 7.
He meant to put a 7 in, but he accidentally put an 8. Yes. And then he looked like so lost and confused, like he was waiting, like because he was like looking at his like score like card or whatever.
Yeah, the paddles or whatever.
And then like me and my mom were just sitting there like, what is he doing? Yeah, What's going on with Bruno?
They were funny. They were a train wreck, and I will say that I think a 3-person voting system is needed. Yeah. Like 2, it worked for the time being, but like. I don't know if they were just disheveled because they didn't have her there or what, but like we do need 3 people voting.
What is her name?
I forget it at the moment.
Carrie-Ann.
Oh yeah, Carrie-Ann. There we go. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. They even made a joke like Derek Huff when they came back and like talked about the mess up from Bruno. It was like, this is what happens when Carrie-Ann misses a week. Yes. I was like, that's true. That's true. Because I don't think I've ever seen like a mess up like that before, at least the past few years.
Yeah, and I mean that's just a test to show that it is truly live TV. Because I always think that I'm like, wow, like if I'm ever performing or doing something, like there's always mess ups, but like this is in front of millions on live TV, so I do have to.
And that, like no knock on Bruno, I love Bruno. He's so funny. Yeah, he's the best. But I was just like, man, he's like looks really confused. I mean, but it is the first week, so maybe he's out of like the loop or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was great when he's like 7 confidently is holding it. Yeah. Ding.
So, and then they're like, oh wait, and Bruno, you did give it 8. What?
No, we got to redo the math. No, it's actually 15.
The math's not mathing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was irritating, but it'll be some good stiff competition.
Yes.
Now, speaking of still watching shows, we are big fan of streaming and keeping up with what's happening. So, Wyatt, would you be able to let the people know what you're into, what your current obsession is when it comes to TV shows or even movies?
So the big one right now is The Boys and Gen V. So The Boys is a superhero show. It's kind of like edgy, you could say. There's like some gore and stuff and like swearing and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit.
So it's like not friendly, but it is a very good show. Okay. It's really, really good. And they have a spin-off called Gen V, which it's like it's like a superhero show. And I guess you could say for like my comic fans out there, I guess you could say Gen V is like their X-Men, where it's like they're like students who are at a university who are being like taught how to be a superhero and stuff. And they're going to university and stuff. And they've even crossed over with The Boys in season 4, which I am currently watching right now. I'm currently on The Boys season 4. I know Gen V season 2 just dropped, which I'm trying to crank out The Boys season 4 so I can watch season 2 of Gen V, because my friend has been on me about it, because he said he was like, you should watch Gen V. I think you would like it. So I cranked out The Boys season 2 and 3 in like a weekend, I was like, wow, I can't believe I did that.
Impressive.
And then I cranked out like Gen V. I spaced it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I spaced it out for like a week, and then now I'm on The Boys season 4, and I'm like, oh, I just want to watch Gen V season 2 because I liked it. I liked season 1 so much, and it kind of ended on like a cliffhanger. So I'm like, ugh. But it's gonna play into this season of The Boys that I'm watching. So,
okay.
And then me and my mom, we just started Black Rabbit. It's on Netflix. The Boys and Gen V are on Prime.
Okay.
Black Rabbit's on Netflix. It has Jude Law, Jason Bateman.
Nice.
It's kind of like Ozark a little bit,
mm-hmm.
which I mean has Jason Bateman. One thing that I like is if you watched Ozark, I believe you did, right? Have you seen it?
I've seen a couple episodes, but I haven't gotten into the.
So in the intro for Ozark, they would always have like a few like symbols or whatever to hint at what's happening in the episode. And for this Black Rabbit show, they do that as well. So now, like I noticed it on the second episode. I'm like, wait, they're doing the Ozark thing. So I was like, okay, takes notes. Okay, how is this gonna play into the show?
I need to remember this.
But yeah, so me and my mom, we just started that. I think we're on episode 3 now, and it's a very good show so far. The first episode, it takes a little bit, like it's a slow start, but episode 2, whoa boy, that was.
Knocked your socks off.
I was like, man, okay, I'm into the show now.
Okay, nice.
I can't really think if there's any others that like I'm watching right now. I mean, I'm watching Dancing with the Stars with my mom. I mean, there's some reality shows that I watch with my mom sometimes. I kind of like sometimes I like a trashy reality TV show sometimes.
It's a classic staple. It's a light, easy watch.
It makes me feel so much better about myself. Like it really does.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not. Yeah, I think those are really like the only shows that I'm watching right now. I'm really looking forward to. The Monsters TV show with Charlie. I think his name's Hunnam. I forget how to pronounce his last name, but it's about Ed Gein. I cannot wait for that show. That's gonna be so good. So.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Are you watching any shows, Dasha? I know, like you kind of like flip flop sometimes.
I say sometimes I'm watching all of them, and sometimes I'm not. Right now, I'm like in my own like crib villa era, so I gotta like cook, clean, so I don't have time to watch all these things anymore as much as I used to.
Welcome back to Love Island USA.
Yes.
Then the villa.
Yes.
Huda.
Actually, we can't talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
No. Netflix show.
Yeah, Netflix.
No, yeah.
I can't talk about that. Well, why not? Netflix.
I'm like patiently waiting to see what Kardashian is going to do.
I know. We're getting off topic on the Love Island, but I want to know what it's about.
Yes.
I want to know.
Yes.
Isn't she dating like some? What was it?
Yeah, she hard launched somebody.
I forget who. Was it like a producer or something? Or famous person? I don't know.
I think he's been on other shows. He looks like, no offense, but all of her other exes. So yeah, she got it tight. But hey, good for her that she's happy and taken.
I guess so. Yeah, until Hurricane Huda sparks and.
Yeah, and then we're back to square one again.
We're back to square one.
Yeah, that's true.
Jeremiah avoided that.
Yeah, he did. He dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
To an extent, but yeah. But the only show I'm watching right now is called Adolescence. I'm like halfway through, and the youngest actor, he just won an Emmy for it, 15 years old, and it's like one of his first acting gigs. And then I saw somewhere in episode 3 he has this like really crazy like interview in the show interview scene, and that's his first time on the screen, which is crazy. That's not our first time seeing him on the screen in episode 1, but it's super impressive, and I think I like kind of like the nerdy stuff behind it all, like the filming, the cuts, the lighting.
I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it though. Like I've heard of it.
It starts out basically like, I don't want to give up anything too crazy, but like the whole plot of the show is a student dies and unfortunately gets murdered in their local school district, and they're trying to figure it out who, and all these kids thinks it's this one other student. So it's pretty good. And the craziest part is that most of the episode is filmed in one take. Like the camera.
Oh, really?
I can't even like.
See that when you brought up the whole interview thing, that made me think of two things. You bring up the one take made me think of the Bear episode where it was
I love the Bear.
I love that. That's a good show. Where they were like filmed in all one shot, one take.
Yes.
And then it made me think of the Monsters TV show about the Menendez.
Yep.
Where the one episode was the interview with one of them, and it was like the one take. I was like,
it's kind of like that.
Episode and it was like just like the only shot you saw was like just like a very slow zoom in.
Yep.
That was such a good episode. That was so good. And I might have to watch the show. Yeah.
It's so good because it's like, first off, it's his first acting gig. He's super, super young. And, think about it. You're 27 minutes into your episode. You mess up, you sneeze, you something.
You gotta restart the whole thing.
The whole 27 minutes or whatever, is gone. And I did see somewhere in the one episode he, yawns and it's not in the script like he genuinely was yawning because he's probably on the set the whole doodah day, and the person he's in the scene with like calls him out and is like, "Oh, are you yawning?" And he was like, "Oh yeah," like, but like they had to recover.
Did they play it off?
Yeah, they had to recover
that's awesome.
Because they were like, I don't know, 40 minutes into the episode.
I'm gonna have to look into the show. And also, when you brought up yawning, I tried to just hold a yawn back.
Oh, we have a new actor here in town, just brushing off his yawning.
No, I can't yawn. It's not in the script.
No, not in the script.
There's no yawn.
You don't want to mess up our
True.
14 minutes of our podcast? Can't do that now.
So, I need to hit the table.
No, you're good. So yeah, that's the show I've been watching. It's super impressive, not only like acting wise, but like directorial wise, filming wise. I just think it's like nerdy and cool the whole way. So they definitely deserved the Emmy.
For sure. Yeah.
Then some and even above. So that's what we're watching right now. But now we're gonna get into things. You kind of touched upon it a little bit.
Yes.
Things we are excited for.
Oh boy, we got some.
Now I know personally, myself and some of the other people in the office, we are ready for the next Wicked movie. And here's the thing, I did do 1 year of drama in high school, but I would not really consider myself a musical theater kind of person. I try to branch myself away from that whole topic. But like, the first Wicked movie really just, that thing sucked me in and I can't get back out. I am ready for the next Wicked movie. I'm so prepared. November 21st. I don't know what day of the week that is. I should by now. But like, whatever it is, we'll be taking some time off work. We'll be the first one with my tush planted in that movie theater seat, ready to roll.
Yeah, when it first was coming out, my mom wanted to see it, and I was like, okay, like I heard everyone in the office talking about how excited they were, and I kind of found out like the lore about it. So I'm like, okay, I mean, at first I was like, I don't know, like it seems like it's just like a money thing, like Wizard of Oz, we want to make like we want to make like a prequel thing to it. I'm like, that's the case with so many things. But then I learned it was like a musical before. I'm like, okay, so then maybe there's like legs to this. So then I saw it, loved it. It was so good. It was so good, and I hate to admit that like it sucked me in too, but it did it, and I was like, oh, I can't wait for the second one. So when I first saw it, I didn't know there was going to be a part 2. So I was like, oh, that ending was stupid or whatever. I talked about it at work. I was like, I thought it was good, but I wasn't a fan of the ending. Then I found out there's a part 2. I'm like, oh, that makes sense now. But I cannot wait for it. I'm looking forward to that. And I, you know about this story. I don't think we talked about it on camera before. But when I went to see it with my parents, my mom did not tell my dad that it was going to be a musical. So my dad, we're in this theater. Thousands, like there's like so many women. I think me and my dad were like one of the only guys in there. Guys in there. There probably wasn't that many. Yeah. And so we're watching it, and like the first song happens, the opening or whatever. Okay, pretty normal.
Cool, whatever. Yeah.
Second one happens. Okay. Third one happens. My dad turns to my mom and goes, "Is this a musical?" And my mom just slowly looks at my dad and just goes, "Yes." And during the movie, my dad fell asleep during it and got woken up by everyone clapping at the end of the movie. Yes, everyone claps. I don't think I've ever been in a movie theater where everyone has clapped at the end of the movie besides like Avengers Endgame or Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah. Like that was crazy. I was like, oh, it's like when the airplane lands. Yeah. I was like, okay, we're gonna clap. Yeah, my dad got woken up and fell asleep during that, and he said he will not be seeing again. And my mom said, no, you're gonna take us.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see. He's gonna see it.
Her standing her ground, okay. And I will say, like, as much as I liked it, like, I have the time, I have the attention span, like, I can see why people did knock it, because they're like, I don't have time for 3 hours.
That's fair.
And if they're not a fan of musicals, stuff like that. So we are very pro, but we also can see, like, if it's not. Yeah, not
like I get it. I mean, like I grew up on High School Musical, so I love like I'm not big into like the drama or theater scene. Yeah. But I mean, I can watch like a musical or whatever. Like I grew up on Disney stuff, so like.
Secondhand nature.
Yes, my favorite Disney movie was Lemonade Mouth, about a band where there was music all the time. Yes, we don't
have enough time.
We don't have enough time. All we'll say is that we have a group chat named Lemonade Mouth.
Yeah, we have a whole team's chat dedicated.
That's how much we love it. But yeah, so I mean, of course, I'm gonna like this movie and like musicals. Yeah, it was awesome. It certainly was like an experience.
Yeah,
it really was.
I think 3D would have been sick.
Oh my god!
Especially when it starts out with like the fish and the bubbles right away. I was like, oh, this would have been kind of cool for 3D.
And then like when she like comes down the bubble.
Yeah. Yes, good stuff. Now switching modes, a little more masculine maybe per se. Stranger Things. We got Stranger Things coming up on
Oh
the plate
boy,
here.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Same.
You know, I will say, I liked season 4. I liked season 4. Season 3 though is still my favorite. The one with like the 4th of July.
Yep.
Like the summer theme.
Yeah, the summer theme
like,
was iconic.
Oh my god, I remember like watching that and I was like, this is the greatest show of all time. This season was so good. Season 4, I will say I did like season 4.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much better than season 2 in my opinion.
Okay.
Like so my rankings are like season 2, season 4, season 1, season 3.
Okay.
And that's not a knock on season 4. I did like it. I thought it was very good. I loved Eddie. I forget Jonathan's friend's name, but the guy who I liked to take a visit with Mary Jane.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yes. With the pizza, I love them.
Yeah, the van dude.
Yeah. I love that, and I thought it was a good season. I
thought the editing was crazy.
Oh my god, the editing.
The effects,
dude,
the editing, the CGI. I don't know how
they must have put a lot of money into this. No wonder why it took them forever to film it. But I am looking forward to season 5. I cannot wait for it. Yes. I am sad for it to end.
I was just gonna say the final one.
I am sad for it to end, but I also am starting to get happy. Like for example, like The Boys. Not to get back into that, but you got other avenues. The next season. Season 5 is the final season.
Yep.
And so I'm glad, as much like, for example, Supernatural, one of my favorite shows, it's got like 15 seasons or whatever. I'm glad that shows are starting to realize when they need to end. Because there are some shows that are still going on, Grey's Anatomy, that is just, like, it's going so down. So,
just keeps on
so
going.
I'm glad that shows are realizing when they need to end. And so if we gotta part ways with Stranger Things, I guess we can. I mean, who's to say that we won't ever have like a spin-off or anything? There's still so much you can do in these universes. So, but it is sad to see it go. But it's been a fun ride. It's been a crazy ride.
It has been. It's been a long time
and we've literally watched these kids grow up.
I
literally grew up with these kids. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, madness.
Such a good show.
So we're looking forward to that. I know everybody in the office is also looking forward to.
Everybody in the office
is
looking forward to Stranger Things, Wicked, and something else we're going to be talking about here soon.
Yeah, might as well just cruise right into it.
We might as well. We might as well. That's something else. Now, I personally, I'm gonna get.
Not your talk.
I'm gonna get hate for this in the office, but I'm not really looking forward to this. That's more so you guys.
To an extent, yeah.
To an extent, yeah. Which that is Taylor Swift's new album. What's it called? Something of a Showgirl.
The Life of a Showgirl.
I'm gonna get flamed in the comments because I didn't know it. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, that's gonna be coming out soon, and then she's getting married and everything, which is crazy.
Supposedly, she got engaged.
Yeah,
it's happening.
Before this, I was researching like pop culture stuff, and I think I was on like the New York Times or something, and I was scrolling down, and there was like 15 articles written about it. It was like the timeline, how much her ring costs. I was like, oh my god, they're like getting all they can out of this.
Yeah, no, these people are super, super invested, and I hate to say it, folks, but August 3rd is not Mean Girls, unfortunately. This year it's being replaced.
You mean October 3rd?
Yeah, what I said.
You said August?
Oh, I get my months all mixed up.
I'm mad about that too. I got beef with that. It should be Mean Girls Day, but
it is, but out of all these years, we're going to take a pause. And we'll come back in 2026 for that.
You know what? I can't even get mad because I had my fun with a different album. We had our fun with a different album at the office.
And what was that, Wyatt?
That was Man's Best Friend, Serena Carpenter's album.
I would say yes.
We had fun with that. We can touch on that a little bit, but we gotta focus on Tay Tay for a bit. So.
I would say we can move on to the next.
We should focus on it because some people will throw hands in the office or in the comments. So
True.
we gotta focus on it for a little bit. Yeah, I like some songs of hers. Like I'm not like big into her music. There was one where it's like, my drug is my baby or something. I don't remember that lyric.
Yeah.
But I do remember that lyric, but I don't remember the song it was a part of. But,
yeah.
So like I do like some of her stuff, but I don't like listen to her hardcore. So.
Yeah. Now I keep up and I don't know every song by heart or anything, but I like her lyrics. I'm more of a lyric listener in general. So, and I think this new album, she's having a movie release, and it's all about like a sing along. Like we're gonna read the lyrics, we're really gonna get to know the album. So I thought
I saw like, I don't know if it was AMC or something, but there's some movie theaters where like it's gonna be releasing. They're gonna have like a watch party or something.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fun and fresh. But the person who's really been filling our office is the other blonde singer. Now I don't keep up with her as much. So Wyatt, just take it away. I already know you got
Sabrina Carpenter, Man's Best Friend, has been on repeat for me.
And he's not lying.
I am not lying. When I tell you it has been on repeat, Sabrina Carpenter has become one of my top 3 artists in a matter of weeks. and that's scary. But but I will say there was a little bit where I did stop and I went to a different singer. We'll get to that in a little sec here. But like it's sad because like all of my TikToks now are Sabrina Carpenter. So like if you check my reposts, it is literally like Sabrina Carpenter core, Sabrina Carpenter mentality, funny moments. I'm like, I wonder what people think, but then I'm like, whatever, I like her. So, but the other person who I recently just got into is Tate McRae, which is crazy because in like 1 week, she became my second artist. Like so, Blink-182 is my top artist right now. Okay. No one's beating them. It's like a 1,000 some plays or whatever. Tate McRae's at like 200. They're like 200 at number 2.
She's coming.
And I'm like, man, that happened in like 1 week. Oh my god, I was like, wow. But I like that they are like the white girl pop hits. It really does. It really does. And so I was like, man, I wonder what people think. Like I'm more of like a pop punk guy, but I'm listening to like this white girl pop. But I don't care, man. It rules. Tate McRae and like I saw this meme where it was like a picture of Tate McRae and it said, she's my Taylor. And I was like, man, that's so true. Like, Sabrina and Tate are like my Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you're Taylor Swift.
I will ride or die for them.
Okay, now what would you say? Either it can be from their new albums or not, but what's your favorite song for Sabrina and your favorite song for Tate?
Okay. I'll start with Tate because her album came out first. So Close to What that released a few months ago. I would say it's a tie between Revolving Door and Sports Car. Okay. Those two both are so good. And I mean, I've talked about it in the office a little bit while when I drive or whatever and I'm listening to Sports Car, I'll be like vibing to it. And for Man's Best Friend, I would say House Tour.
Okay. Yeah, you do like House Tour. Yeah.
I love that one. Yep. That's a good one. Do you have a favorite song from
I'm gonna have to say When Did You Get Hot for Sabrina.
God, that was a big office one.
I do like It's Okay, or I don't know the exact title, but I think it's just It's Okay a couple times.
Was it for Tate McRae? Oh, was it It's Okay I'm not or I'm okay. It's Okay I'm okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Or Two Hands. I do like
Two Hands. You got me into that one. I was like, oh, this song's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
So yeah. So there's our little rundown of who we're listening to, at least for the pop white girls. Wyatt, I heard you are a fan of the new 21 Pilots album. You're getting
yes,
a
I
little
did.
More
Melina, who is very close in the room right now. She just came in the room. Yes, she just came in the room. I've gotten into that album first, so thanks, Melina. I appreciate that. album's pretty good. So yeah, I just got into that. I'm still stuck on the first song because I listened to it while I was in the car with Melina. It's so good. You got to go check it out, guys. Seriously. Yes. And I'm pretty sure Josh, him and Debbie Ryan, I think they're expecting a child.
Yep, they are. Yeah.
So I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yep,
so yeah.
That's cool.
So yes, 21 Pilots, Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, they're all on my repeat right now.
They're your mains. So that is what we are listening to right now. Alrighty, folks, we're back. We had to take a quick little intermission. We had to get some grub, eat some lunch, and now we're here. And we're going to talk about some sports. So we got a lot of sports going on. We're kind of wrapping up the MLB season. I'm not going to lie, I don't really keep up with that too much. I know we got the WNBA. They're in the playoffs. Asia Wilson just got her MVP title. She's got her 4th one. So that's steamrolling along. We just had the World Track competition. So a lot of good winners there on our American team. Sydney McLaughlin, all that good stuff. So that happened. And then we're in the heart of the NFL. Week 3, so I feel like most people know about the NFL. And, of course, now we're a little biased. We are in Pennsylvania, and we're on to the left side of Pennsylvania.
Yes,
so
yes.
we are Steelers fans. So Steelers got a solid dub this past weekend against the Patriots.
Play Renegade. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, nothing crazy, nothing spectacular, personally. I mean, they're built, but I don't think anything.
I don't know either. I will say, so when this season started, I was very unsure about Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, same.
Now, we're only in week 3, so we can't really talk. But
he's growing.
I'm not saying, like, I'm sold on him yet or, like, I'm super duper impressed.
Yeah.
But he's doing better than I thought he was going to.
Same. I expected
I thought first game he's going to injure his ankle again or something. Or, like, it was going to be, like, a little, like pinky injury.
Yes, I thought the exact same thing.
His pinky's going to hurt or whatever.
Yes.
No disrespect to Aaron Rodgers. I do like him. It's been years since I really, like... It's been a while for Aaron.
It's been a minute.
But yeah, I mean, I think the Steelers. I mean, we're doing pretty good so far. I mean, we just got a big win.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a loss, but we don't talk about that much. Yeah. And we don't got to talk about that. But yeah, I'm optimistic. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We'll still have to wait and see. I don't have a prediction yet. I'm not super sold on everything yet, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I think my trajectory of the season is we'll do good. We'll have a really hot streak, and then we'll just crash right before the playoffs, or near we'll be a wild card contender, and then we might make it in the first round, and then first round we'll get out.
Yeah, it seems like every single year since Big Ben went away, it's been a rebuilding season every single year. Because even when Ben was injured, we had Rudolph coming in. Then we had Pickett, who did Pickett stuff.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to figure out. Then we had Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got Aaron Rodgers. So we need our Trevor Lawrence or our Joe
we
Burrow.
need us.
We need a locked-in quarterback who's young, who can be here for a while, who can help carry the team.
Yeah.
So. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, he's not young, but he's doing okay so far, so we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah,
but, yeah.
We'll take it. We can't complain too much.
But yeah, big win last week for the Steelers.
Yes, and then another big win was the Vikings. Man, they just took out the Bengals.
Yes, they did.
48-10. Sheesh. Blew them out of the water.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we're not Cowboy fans, so we can diss them, but another
my dad is.
Another L for them.
Dad.
So Bears.
We watched that game live after the Steelers game. And it was so funny because my dad was yelling at the TV. He's a Cowboys fan, so it was so funny. He's like, "Why aren't you throwing the ball?" This and that. Is that? Yeah, it was funny. And you know what else was good? Apologize to anyone from Maryland, but you know it's a good day when the Ravens lose, baby.
Yeah.
They lost last night. No disrespect to Ravens fans, but as a Steeler fan, yeah.
Yep, we'll take it.
And yeah, I also got to watch Pittsburgh Dad, the new episode that came out, talking about the most recent game. So yeah, it'll be exciting.
It's happening. So Isaiah Rodgers from the Vikings, he had an outstanding game, one of his probably best in his career ever, if ever. He had an interception that turned into a touchdown. Then he had a fumble return that turned into a touchdown. Then he had 2 forced fumbles, and it was just overall a historic performance for him. Caleb Williams from the Bears, he had this crazy 65-yard flea flicker, super crazy. And then Tremaine Edmonds, diving interception catch during the game, crazy, turned the whole thing around. And yeah, those are top plays for the NFL. And then
we got some injuries here,
folks.
Yeah,
so figured we'd talk about some injuries.
Yeah, it's time to be like Chris Berman from ESPN. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Yes.
Joe Burrow, America's quarterback, other than Trevor Lawrence, a man who many women are infatuated with.
He's good looking.
Is out with turf toe.
And now I will say, when I first heard turf toe, I was like, what is that? That sounds wimpish. Yeah. But then I did see a breakdown of it, and it does sound gnarly.
It makes sense,
your big toe is way more important and prominent than you think it is. And so, overstretching it and stuff like that, that does sound gnarly.
And that could, potentially, mess up all your nerves.
Yeah, your ligaments and everything else.
So, while it does, it's not a break or anything, it's still going to mess you up pretty bad to where it makes sense that he's out.
Yep, so condolences to him.
Condolences to all the ladies out there who are just, their hearts are broken.
His game fit tunnels, where are they going to be now?
True.
On the sideline.
It looks like you guys are going to have to go over onto Trevor Lawrence and his luscious locks for a little bit.
You're going to have to switch.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
Yep.
True.
But who won't be back is Nick Bosa. 49ers, ACL, got him. He done.
You hear that a lot, especially with football.
Yeah, and then
ACL,
CeeDee Lamb, he just has an ankle injury. He might be back.
Yeah.
Might not be, but he's important, so.
Yeah, NFL's popping off so far. We'll have to see. I thought to go back to the music thing, but I saw Roger Goodell, the commissioner of the NFL, recently talk about that a Taylor Swift halftime performance is not completely out of the question.
I would say everybody thinks that's what's going to happen.
Listen, if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl again, and I swear to God, if Taylor Swift is performing, you cannot tell me this is not scripted.
I would say that's getting.
And if they win, I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be mad.
No, I've never been an Eagles fan, but boy, last year, oh baby, I never said fly birds fly so much in my life. I cheered. I partied till 1 after they won.
Yeah. Listen. For a while, it was the Patriots with Tom Brady were my number one enemy.
Yes, factual.
And Patrick Mahomes with his stupid hair and his headband and everything came up and said, "Nah, man, I'm gonna ruin your life for the next few years."
Kermit the Frog.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's right. I love those memes.
No diss to him though.
Yeah, no diss to. Sorry, Patrick. You're a very good player, and if you would love to come over to Pittsburgh, please come over to Pittsburgh.
He's locked in for life. He's not.
We can give him more money.
No, we can't.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
Our salary cap. We got.
Come on, Acrisure can give him more money.
Maybe, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's like
no, he's like a whole franchise over there.
Yeah, but he's like I'm trying to figure out like a way to. He's basically like the next Tom Brady. He really is.
Yeah, I would say.
He really is, but last year, the previous season didn't go so well. So.
And it started off with 2 L's.
True, I didn't think about that.
But they did win.
Maybe his luck is running out. No, I'm joking. No, but yeah, NFL's going off pretty good start. So we'll have to wait and see, and we'll have to see who the halftime performance is. I swear to God, if it's Taylor Swift and the Chiefs go on, you guys won't hear the end of it.
That would be crazy. That will still do numbers though.
The YouTube views will go crazy.
Yeah, it will go crazy for sure. So next we're going to move into our next segment, and it is our challenge moment. So we just talked about how all of these pop culture moments, all of the NFL has to be locked in. The players are dedicated and on a regimen. And whether you're in the NFL, you're going to school, you're doing your job, we all also have to be dedicated and regimented. And I know as somebody who was in high school and as somebody who's in the working force now, like the daily grind can get to you. Like you're like, what is there to do? It's the same thing every day. Like blah, blah, blah. Like just eat, sleep, and repeat. And we're here to help give you some motivation and some quick little tips to keep you moving, keep you thinking like, oh, this is what I'm doing. I do have a purpose. There is a reason, because the challenge program, we're all about motivating, being your best self. We connect schools with businesses, so wonderful business partners come in to help rejuvenate you, motivate you, and also give some amazing options out there if you think you're going to go one way, and then maybe a business partner comes in and they're like, wow, like I didn't even know this company, this job sector, this job existed. Like, wow, that sounds really cool. So there's so many different avenues and routes when it comes to motivating, but we have 5 or 4 quick little tips just to really boost you. We're going to keep it simple. Our first one is pick a small goal each day. Doesn't have to be crazy, doesn't have to be daunting. I usually do that. I don't really even know that I knew I did that, but I always think, oh, if I can get, XYZ done, or oh, if I can get to the end of the day, I can hang out with my friends, or oh, if I can have a good meal cooked for, an exciting lunch, like just some small goal to make me better or help me get through the day, then that's a win and a success.
No, yeah, I agree as well, yeah.
So yeah, Wyatt, what's our next one?
So our next one is celebrate progress, not perfection. Now, I find myself personally having a hard time with this one.
Okay.
When it comes to like editing videos or something, or if it's just like something for like a class or something, I try my best to make it as perfect as I can, especially when it comes to videos, because like I have like so many ideas running through my head, and I wanna like execute it perfectly, and sometimes you just can't. Like I'm not a filmmaker or anything by any means. I'm not gonna be able to have some crazy effects or anything, but I know I can do my best, and I can certainly say that I'm a lot better than I was when I first started. Like for video editing, I'm completely self-taught. I taught myself, and when I first started out, I was not good at all. For that time, I thought I was it. I thought I was the greatest. I was like, oh man, look at what I'm doing. But like looking back on it now, like I mean, I wasn't that great, but I'm making progress. I'm doing good at it, and I'm better than I was. Like if you showed me the stuff I'm able to do now with graphic design or with video editing, you showed that to me when I first started, I would be stunned that I could do that stuff. Like not to toot my own horn, but I just thought I would be.
Yeah, the progress you've made.
Exactly. And so I mean, I can always improve. I can always get better. And so I mean, if you're doing something, whether it's a class, something for a club, or like even just the workforce.
Yeah, your personal life.
Yeah, just know you're not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be exactly what you thought it might be. And sometimes that might be the better case. Because when you have progress like this, and when you maybe it maybe takes you a bit, that can help you a lot, and you can learn a lot more from that. You can learn a lot more from that, and you can even learn from your mistakes. Like one thing, like a friend told me this literally yesterday when we were having a conversation, and it's something that I try to keep in my head, is that failure is like your biggest enemy. It's always but it's also gonna be your biggest teacher.
Yeah.
And so if you fail at something, or if you don't do it the exact way that you want to, just learn from it. Take it, learn from it, and see, how can I do this better? How can I improve myself and how I do this, how I approach this next time? And so, I mean, like I said, I struggle with this. I struggle with it a lot. I try my best.
We all do.
I try my best to not get in my head too much when it comes to progress, and I try to celebrate progress. Like, if I show it to someone, I always, like for example, like, I show my mom, like, videos of mine sometimes, and I'll be like, okay, but just ignore that part. And she's like, if you wouldn't even have pointed that out to me, I wouldn't even have noticed it.
Yep.
But I'm like, I always notice my mistakes, so I'm like, ugh. But yeah, so just make sure you guys celebrate your progress. So celebrate the small achievements. And, you know, while you may want to aim for perfection for some things, just realize that it's going to take some time to get to that level that you want to be at. So, yeah. Do you have anything to add? Or?
Yeah, my aunt, I heard this a while ago, and it's probably like an online graphic now, but my aunt told me one time it's practice makes progress, not perfection. Yeah. And I like that, because I was like, yeah, like, once a great while, I will say people do perfect their craft or whatever skill there is, and that does exist, but everybody's working, they're striving, they're learning, and sometimes it might completely fail, and you have to scrap it and go a completely whole different new route. So, yeah. Next little reminder and tip is to just keep remembering what you're doing it for, why, where, and how. Like, I know myself, I'm a very competitive person, so I'm always like competing with myself, or low-key secretly competing with other people. So I'm always like striving for a goal, striving for this. And I know I always like to try to make my parents or my loved ones happy. So I'm like, oh yeah, like if I do this, or if I check this box off, like I'll not only feel successful, but I know my parents are out there looking for me, my friends. And the great thing is that if you remember what you're doing it for, then you get to start to cheer other people on. Like, I love, like, now that I'm getting older, like, it's so fun to see my friends get their first job, their first raise, their first car, their first apartment. Like, it's so weird. Like, now I'm turning into an adult and, like, action adult. It's so fun to watch people around me have wins and successes and be able to celebrate those. So it's really important to think about, like, yeah, I might not want to do this, but there's a reason why. There's a motivator. Like, oh, I don't want to go to high school, or oh, I don't want to go to class. But, like, you're going to be a better, well-rounded person, and you do have to legally go too. Yeah. But there's a reason and a why, and it doesn't have to be super crazy or super this. It literally could be, oh, I studied 20 minutes. Now I get to have a phone break, or oh, I get to have a little snack. Like, it's can be super big. You're doing this to, you know, to make yourself better, surprise your family, or it could be like, oh, like, I made it through the day, like, now I get to watch my show. Like, simple things to just keep you moving and think about. Don't get stressed out. Don't think about the huge picture. Just focus day to day, or hour to hour, or however it works best for you. I know for me, when I was younger, people would ask me, oh, what are you doing, you know, in like 2 weeks? And I'd literally always say, I don't know. I know the next 3 days in my life, and that's it. I mean, obviously, I, like, you know, when a dentist appointment stuff is scheduled. But I stuck to my 3-day timeline, and I didn't stress about something happening a month later, and I didn't stress about something that already happened. It's just stay in the moment, stay focused, and remember what you're doing it for, whether it's you, yourself, your friend, your family, whatever the case may be. Even your pet. I know a lot of our pets keep us motivated and willing to, you know, show up and strive and do the best.
Let me out pee. I gotta go pee.
Yes. And when you don't want to get up, but, you know, your furry friend needs you. So
they need you, man. Yeah.
It is super, super important then. And then, of course, to wrap it up with what we always say and promote in general is to just show up.
Yes.
Half of the battle is showing up. Like, if you're not there, you're missing out. You're not going to know what's happening. But if you're there, and maybe you're giving 0.5%, whatever, but you're still there. You're still there. You're still giving some type of percentage. So we highly recommend just showing up and, you know, remembering why you're doing it for, and remember that it's not always perfection, and just take one small goal at a time. And so those are a couple quick little motivation moments and tips and tricks to keep you rolling through the rest of the school year. So, yeah. Nothing small, nothing crazy, just keep it compact, locked in, and remember why you're doing it.
It might be tough to do these things at first. Like, I know, like sometimes, like, since I've started school again and everything, like, the last thing I want to do is get up. Last thing I even want to do is even show up. But I still have to, so I don't get behind. So I can learn the material and so I can do the best I can.
Yes, no, you're really nailing all of our points. You're hitting academic excellence, improvement. You know, if you were struggling, you show up, you start doing better.
Yes.
Boom, you're improving. You got attendance in there, and then even your personal life, you might be cramming some community service in there. So yeah, all of our little tips and tricks are not only helpful for like yourself, but they're just a helpful mindset in the daily general lives as you go as well. So yeah, that is going to wrap up this podcast. We covered a lot. We covered all pop culture happening right now in towards the end of September. We greatly appreciate you for listening and watching. We hope the rest of your school year goes well. We, as TCP, are in the heart of assembly season.
Yes, we are the busiest season.
Yes, busiest season for us. And I know personally, I've been subbed in to do some assemblies, and it has been so much fun. You guys, the students, are so fun, so charismatic, so bubbly, and you're also very smart. I mean, I already knew that, but like, you guys are absolutely crushing our game show. You're crushing Challenge Feud, and you even have like way clever answers than I like would have thought. Like, oh yes, that's the correct answer, and then you added like 2 parts to it and just like blew it out of the water. So assembly season has been so fun. We appreciate all of the schools and all your participation in playing the game. And we're going to have workforce activities. So your business partners are going to be coming in. We're going to be doing cool activities, whether it's financial, business tours, lectures, whatever the case may be. Our workforce activities are coming in hot after our assemblies. And we're just going to have a good old time. Switch it up. We love TCP for the fact that we don't just come in and sit in a classroom and do this. We try to get you out of class, whether it's an assembly or you go to a tour or you do a fun financial activity or whatever the case may be. So yeah, we're steamrolling along. All of you are steamrolling along at home, and we hope you continue to do your best. Show up. You got this, and we are wishing you to have a great rest of your school year. So other than that, I'm going to be signing off, and that's what's happening here. Wyatt, you got anything from you?
No, not really. Just stay in school, really.
Yeah, stay in school, stay cool.
Just, stay in school, stay cool, and just look out for whoever TCP may be coming to your school. You know, you might see Dasha at some point. You might even see my face if you go to a certain school that I went to.
Yes, so, we got assemblies.
Yes, we got assemblies coming up. Then we have workforce activities, and I mean, our social media popping off. You know, got some great content over there. You get to see me and Dasha dancing our hearts out or whatever it may be. So follow us on there. I mean, if you're watching this, you might be following us on there on our YouTube, for example, but or Spotify or wherever podcasts are. They're everywhere. But yeah, just make sure you guys follow us on social media and everything, and stay up to date with TCP, because you never know what might be going on with your school. If it's a workforce activity, if it's an assembly, it's important to stay tuned. And plus, you can see some fun content from us. So
and I will say, speaking of our social media, we're very heavily on Instagram right now. I mean, we always are, but we use Instagram daily. If you're at our assembly, I highly recommend you fill out our survey. We have monthly winners just for literally filling out our survey. And we also have our Rising Star Award. It is open. It is happening right now. So you could be our new Rising Star. And it happens for, right now, it opened back in September 2nd. And then it goes until March. So you got time. Okay, other than that, like I said, we have a lot going on. We greatly appreciate you watching and listening again. And have a good one.
See you guys.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the Beyond the Challenge podcast. If you want to learn more about us, check out our website at tcpinc.org or check out all of our social medias. Thanks, and have a good one.